Horatio with Sozo Consulting, and I was in the middle of preparing a vegetarian lasagna, and I thought to myself, why not give you guys a short, quick way to do it yourselves? It's not hard. I normally use 3 to 4 ingredients, and if I can do it, you guys definitely can do it. Okay, so I have my ingredients already out here. So I chopped up my eggplant. It was an eggplant, trust me, at one time. And I like jalapeno peppers, fresh ones. So I chopped the jalapeno peppers up because this is what I'm gonna add for my filling. And I coated the bottom with this extra virgin coconut oil that was unrefined. You can use refined if you want to. Some people don't like the taste of coconut, but I don't mind. I don't mind the smell or the taste. I like a little sweetness in my food. Or you can use 100% grapeseed oil as well to coat the bottom. And what I mean by coating is I give it a couple squirts. Not too much. I just want to coat the bottom. And make sure you wash your hands as you're doing this. You don't want to cross-contaminate anything as you're preparing your lasagna here. So some people like getting in with their fingers and stuff, so they can say it's finger licking good. But me, on the other hand, I like being careful. So, as I stated, I've sliced my eggplant up and my peppers. And I also have some organic pasta sauce. This is our Simple Truth Organic from Kroger's. Shout out to Kroger's because the Simple Truth organic products that they have seem to be pretty good from my experience. Okay? So what I'm going to do first is lay the groundwork. And you want to put the bell, bottom part of it to the outside. I use a Pyrex type bowl. Container here, glass, of course. And I make my first layer here. So what I do next is either I add my cheese. This is a vegetarian cheese here, and this is the Daiya brand, and it's a pepper jack style. I like a little spiciness in my food as well. I like hot foods in general. Or you can use regular cheese, and what I have here is sharp cheddar, and from Happy Farms. Or you can go ahead and put your sauce down first, and this is what I'm going to do. Keep this open here. So I don't overly spread it or overly put it down. Just put just enough to where I can start coating. And I want to do enough to coat my eggplant slices here. And you don't have to be a good cook to do this. I mentioned before, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I believe in making things simple, but healthy. So as I do this, I want to pose a question to you guys and see if you can answer it. How much water, what percentage of the body is made of water? What you guys think about that? And I'll give you the answer at the end of this short video. Okay, so that's the first layer there. I'm gonna go ahead and put my peppers down. Lose them. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my dairy cheese here. First layer. I've had this, I'm really just trying to get rid of it, in all honesty. You guys still with me? All right. So the next layer. And this doesn't take long. It's basically the prep time that's gonna, I guess, take the longest amount of time for you. Okay, and there's my second layer. I'll put some more sauce down. Let me turn this over a little bit more flatter. And as I mentioned earlier, you don't want to make it too saucy because you don't want to upset your stomach. Some of us have a delicate constitution. So with my brush, I'm gonna spread it again. Likewise, the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna open this cheese here. Excuse me. Clean the hand out of here so I can get a good grip. As I stated before, this is dairy-free. It's a pretty good cheese. It does melt. It tastes like pepper jack cheese. But if you've only had real dairy your entire life, it may take some getting used to. And it also melts. Just to give you guys a heads up. So I'm gonna use more peppers. Now mind you, I use fresh jalapeno peppers, but you don't have to. You can use other vegetables in here. Some people like to use the pickled peppers. Okay, so I got a few more here and I'm gonna top it off. The slices I have left. Now, if you find yourself in a hurry, this is a good meal to try. It feeds for, I guess, a household of 2 for about 3 or 4 days. The good thing is you know what's in it because you put it together yourself. And for those people who are vegetarians or vegans, well, I say vegetarians because vegans don't eat anything that had a mother. So I'm not knocking you guys if you are vegan, but I don't think I can go that far. I'm attempting to go vegetarian, so whatever I eat has to taste good. If not, my taste buds get angry with me. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting my peppers on my lasagna here. Now I'm gonna add the rest of the dairy cheese. And I'm gonna finish it off. My dairy-free cheese. Put those out the way. And what I'm gonna do is set the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. For me, I like to leave it in for about 25 minutes so I can get a crust. Have a nice little crust with my lasagna, and it allows the cheese to melt pretty good, and it gives a nice flavor. Okay, so this is how it looks, and as I said before, you may not want to put too much sauce on it because you don't want to have an upset stomach. All right. So as I stated, 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Don't put aluminum foil over the top of it because aluminum is not that healthy. And what happens is if you have aluminum over your product, the steam comes up from the product, bounces off the aluminum, pulls the aluminum or leaches the aluminum out of the aluminum sheet back into your food. So aluminum, when ingested, is toxic to our bodies. So that's a little something I want you guys to think about. Now, to answer the question about what's the percentage of water in our body, the answer is 0. Because once we drink the water, it no longer becomes water. It becomes sweat, urine, part of the blood, and lymph fluid to detox the body, and a few other things, but it's no longer water. So you actually have 0% water, actual water in your body once you drink the water in. Okay? So I know you're probably thinking that, hey, that's a trick question, but hey, now you know. So once again, this is Horatio with Sozo Consulting with a few tips about how to make a quick vegetarian meal for your family. And once again, it'll be healthy and you guys will enjoy it, and you can kind of put your own flair to it and just really have a nice meal out of it. So I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. You guys be blessed and be empowered. Okay?